All right, here colleagues here next to colleagues transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. That's on there. Yeah, that's fine. Basically means reacting to screen caps of comments. Then response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Yeah, I never realized that. Yeah, a little off, but that's okay. A little bit off. Well, a little bit. There you go. Three halves of comments I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video and go watch something else. Don't like there's hate speech over videos because there's no hate speech over videos. It's PG hate. That's the story. So, people getting these wrong. This conversation is me trying to check them out with Bible versus basic biology, and they're going to get off about that. Also, it's good to get vaccinated so you can help self-spread the germs. Basically. You got vaccinated for flu. That helps my body be stronger against flu. I got vaccinated against COVID. That helps my body stronger against COVID. So it's good to get vaccinated. Oh, yeah. Let's see some not safe work fan art. Let's see here. Charging my thing. Tablet here. Oh, gosh. She's still cute all grown up. Let's see here. Hello. Showing off her beautiful body there, all grown up. Beautiful vulva. Very nice. Very nice. Well, no. So don't like, yes. Do they have to look like dog penises? Do they look like human penises, please? Let's go. Fan art will do anything. They'll do anything in fan art, so yeah, that's a problem. It does things right, and it does things wrong. Showing off their beautiful bodies, fully clothed. Very nice. I'll get you. Fully clothed. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go to something else. Let's look at something else on this side here. Look at which side it is. And I'm trying to think. What do we want to see? Who do we want to see? Oh, well. I don't know. You just want to go there. We could do that. You say Hispanic. Just Hispanic in general. Yeah, let's just go there. Let's just go. There we are. Yeah. Oh, dude. Unfortunately, there's some gay Hispanic stuff going on. I'm not a fan of that. It's hard to tell sometimes. Those dudes, they try to look like girls so much. It's not right. Nope. There you go. There's actually Latinas there. That's awesome. Tina. Gendered. There you go. Shoot. Lose from out of the house. Oh my gosh. Bring off her beautiful body. Yeah, dude, it's not supposed to be that way. No. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be hot. That looks horribly painful. I don't like it. No, let's go. Where are we going? DEI hate mail part 38. Yeah, so basically, it was a dude showing off his body, and the issue was his penis was bent. He had basically was like it's like he's lying on it. It's like he's lying on it, so it's basically putting backward. Like don't do that. That doesn't look good. Doesn't feel good. No. No, that's not right. Supposed to be looking all slutty and whatnot, but no. Don't drag your joke. Don't do that. Let's continue on here. SBI reviewed all the clients they worked on with the site. They're so cooked up and they know it. Yeah, that's the issue with them. Sweet Baby Incorporated. It's supposed to be the site is one of the many woke consultant companies that are trying to do great work and bring more diversity to games. But then it's like they hide who they're working with. They're now hiding who they're working with because what they're doing is not trying to make games better. They're trying to make games more like what they want. And that's worse. Can they make games? I don't follow with people making games, but the market is against them. Their games do not sell. That's why I say woke games don't sell. It's better to have games that sell, and then you fund the woke games and make the woke games as inexpensive as possible so you can use that funding properly. Okay, we need some more 1348X Voltos or cheaper. We need pixel games that are woke. That's what we need. Woke is for indies. That's what it needs, man. So let's go. And we only a few million lost to have hundreds of millions. Let's do it. So good to know it's somebody else. So I expect they secretly made another DEI consult company with a name we haven't discovered yet. A thumbs up. That's a sign of a company that's doing good things, according to them. Sunglasses emoji. I like for that. People are laughing to your cry emojis. From where the F do they get the money to ruin games? Everywhere. Government, companies, out of touch corporate slot companies there. So many things. DI Hate Mail Part 39. This game is utter crap. An indoctrination for kids with his Fortnite style graphics. Yep. That was likely. This game truly deserved to stand beside Concord and Dustborn right in the middle of the EI graveyards or someone else. Gosh, this scene is painful to watch. So it's every dang scene from the game I've seen gives me an aneurysm. I'm going to lie, lies he says. Makes me angry enough to feel, feel like he has an aneurysm. It's not an actual aneurysm. I wouldn't even sit through it for money. It just goes on and on. Laughing to you, cry emoji. This actually might be worse than the Dustboard scenes. I need to grab some holy water to wash my eyes out and ears. Vomiting emoji. This is like if Batman stood in the corner for 10 minutes after misgendering someone. It's not just being out of character. It's being out of touch with reality. Oh, yeah, the Dragon Age Veilguard misgender scene where a pirate girl who would not do this suddenly does stuff that's like, I actually called you a she when you're not trying to use she, her pronouns anymore. So yeah, we just do some push-ups. I'm like, wow. Not being out of character is preying on such reality. The only punishment a person who is misgenders and others should get is being yelled at by the misgendered person because they don't like it. Chiva tear emojis followed by eye roll emojis. I think I will pass on a game that gives me a 2-minute mandatory lesson on how to apologize for mispronouncing someone's fictive gender. Goodbye, BioWoke. 4-0 BioWare. Thankfully, Exodus, made with former BioWare devs, is looking really good. Like Mass Effect, with more animals. Someone says, Steam reviews totally locked and will drop despite another 101,000 negative reviews it's bringing suspiciously. Recommended reviews are all negative, but the only way they can keep it up is to recommend. Utterly hilarious. What's up? 2024 has shown gamers only will not tolerate their games the games lecturing them, insulting them, tagging down to them, infantilizing them, or pushing narratives. They just want a fun, engaging experience. Let's let them forget reality for a couple hours. No company is too big to fail. No one is owed anything. You want something? Earn it. If you want people's money, then earn it. People are voting with their wallets more than ever before, and realizing that consumers are more powerful than they give themselves credit for. Yes. And so it says, preach. My thumbs up both. And so it says, I mean, by woke senders, it certainly is about success. When you compare it to garbage like Dustborn or Concord, thumbs up. Not a win until they make their money back. Yeah, so it's not gonna be a win ever. Don't buy a Veilguard. No matter how much you want to hate on it, criticize it. Just stick with free 2014 Dragon Age. A Dragon Age fan, yeah, definitely. I don't know much about Dragon Age myself, but even then, I knew something was up. So I'm just like, No, it doesn't look right. With Tosh too, looking like a man. Giving a man's face on the female's body. That was nasty. It was horrible. She's supposed to be sexy though. I didn't like it. DI Hate Mail Part 41. What's more hilarious is that a woman is Isabella, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it is her, she is the last person we would be doing apology push-ups for that reason. She sooner flip the bird at you than do something that dumb. Thumbs up. So it's like, yep, that's her. You're going to see a lot more criticism about how legacy characters were treated in this game once people have time to finish it. And I said, I knew that stuff was out of character. I don't into Dragon Age at all, and I knew it. These EI pushers seem to love going against the lore. Angry face emoji. 6 likes for that. Very nice. Go. So yes, Isabel didn't give a crap what anyone thought of her. There's even a chance that if your approval is high enough with her, that she will abandon Hawk when the Arishok decides to take Kirkwall. Basically, bad guys take over a city. She could abandon you if you don't do things right with her. And I say, with enough cash lost, the activists will have no choice but to change. Games like Veilguard will become a few and far between. Abandoning your core audience is a good way to lose money, not make it. Send this DEI stuff back to the indie space. I say. Angry face emoji. So it says, quotes, I don't hate you because you're an idiot. I hate you because you won't shut up about it. Carver Dragon Age 2. Yeah. Dragon Age 2 had better writing than Dragon Age Veilguard. Someone said, so we're on phase 5 of the studio collapse cycle. Number 1, devs release a trailer for an upcoming game. Fans criticize the trailer. 2, fans criticize the trailer. 3, devs are too arrogant to listen to feedback and may even insult you for criticizing it. Insult fans for criticizing it. 4, product underperforms. 5A, devs blame fans for the game's poor performance. 5B, devs pretend the game is doing great and the fans will come around eventually. 6, studio gets shut down due to lack of output. Due to lack of output. 7, devs blame the fans for the studio's closure. 8, devs find work at a new studio. 9, devs learn no lesson and the cycle repeats itself. Sad but true. Why, thumbs up. The developer's full attention was now shifted to the next Mass Effect. Oh no. A lecture Mass Effect. No. Someone says, please shoot me. Please, my face is so tired. Mass Effect. That was from a line from Mass Effect Andromeda. Was pretty woke in its own way. So it says, coordinated influxes in its negative reviews. Review bombing. Coordinated influx of positive reviews. Must have been the wind. In positive reviews. Must have been the wind. Thumbs up. So, yeah. That's what it says. It's not true. There are lots of cool indie games out there. And I say, well, I push to stick with making indie games. When they fail, it will be less embarrassing for them. Smiley face emoji. Your guys, please don't. But it's important to speak the truth. I say, 8K is great for a small indie studio. 880K is great for a small indie studio. Oh, wait. Veilguard got 80,000 people playing, which is definitely not bad for a small game. But for a game that's supposed to be that big, it's not good. So as they're praying, they're shooting flags to break even. Thumbs up. 1 second. Yeah, see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube, DeviantArt.